Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little different than what we usually do here. I'm actually doing a follow-up on some of those Thredup mystery box unboxings that I have done. I've had so many of you requesting a follow-up, wanting to know how I did, if I was able to make my money back, what I learned from the process and all of that. So that's what today's video is about. If you don't like this type of content, don't worry, I do have lots more makeup related videos coming up this week, so stay tuned for that, including a really fun giveaway, so stay tuned for those videos. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Poshmark today, and specifically actually about those Thredup mystery boxes. So if you guys want to see more, keep on watching. All right, so if you guys are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by and clicking on this video. So if you guys had missed it, I have actually purchased several of the mystery, or they actually call them the reject boxes from Thredup. If you guys missed those videos, I am gonna link them up above so you can check them out. Today's video is just a recap on what I thought of the whole process of buying them, whether I thought it was worth it, whether I made my money back, and all of that. Because like I said, I've had a lot of you wanting to know. So quick recap though, I have purchased a few different boxes. Like I said, the very first one that I did was one of the more expensive boxes. It was a shoe box. It came with 50 different pairs of shoes, and it cost me $250. So it was quite an investment. Of course, I was nervous about spending that much money on random shoes that could have been anything. It didn't really give you really any idea of what kind of brands to expect, or sizes, or condition, or really anything. So of course I was nervous, but I am a YouTuber and I'm a Poshmark seller. So my Poshmark selling business is starting to grow, but I would definitely say I'm still a very new Poshmark seller. I'm definitely a part-time seller. I don't make a full-time or full income over there. It is something I'm still learning and growing with, but I knew that I would have an outlet to sell whatever shoes I got as long as they were in good condition. And then I also knew that it was an investment for my channel, because I knew that I could make a video about it. So I was anticipating my income from my AdSense and from my YouTube revenue in addition to whatever I would be able to sell. So I knew I had two ways to kind of make up that $250 investment. And I know that sounds scary, but you guys, I can't tell you how many times I've gone to Sephora and spent $250 for a video, whether it was buying stuff for giveaways, or buying stuff for a haul, or buying stuff for review purposes. That's part of having a channel, is you do have to invest money to make these videos. So you have to have products to talk about. It's been a while since I spent that kind of money though, because I am on a budget right now, but I have done that in the past. So yes, I was nervous. Yeah, that's a lot of money, but I did, like I said, I was anticipating that I would be able to earn that money back, whether it was from my YouTube video or from actually selling these on my Poshmark closet. So that was the first box I did, and then since then I have done 3 of they call them a DIY denim box, and the denim box is very different. Every other box that they sell for their reject boxes, which I'll link it below in case you want to check out these reject boxes, I will have it linked down below for you. But for every other reject box, it's a certain number of items for a certain set price. The only one that's different is this DIY denim box. I personally feel like the denim box is the best value on there. I'm so surprised that they haven't raised the price on this box yet. I kind of feel like they're going to soon, but I've actually bought 3 of those. So it is $20 plus shipping. There is a shipping fee of $5.99 if you spend under $100. So with that first purchase of the shoes, it was over the threshold. I did not have to pay shipping. The second and third, the other boxes that I bought, the denim boxes, I did have to pay $5.99 shipping because it was under $100. And I bought each one individually at separate times. I didn't buy them all together. So I did have credits to use for those jean boxes. So I'll get into the specifics of what I actually paid, how many items I was able to sell, how many have already sold, which ones I still have listed, all of that. That is what this video is about. So let's start with the shoe box, because that is the one I've had, I've had the most learning curve with that one, I will say. And also, I mean, it was just the sheer volume of the shoes, and I've had it the longest as far as like in my Poshmark closet, so I've sold more of those items than some of the other items. So let's start there. I want to start with what I learned from this and what I gained from it. I would say for sure this shoe box purchase was very successful for me, both financially as well as just the knowledge that I gained from this particular box. So first of all, I want to start with the knowledge. Wow, I did not know a lot about reselling when I started this journey. Obviously, I've done like reselling a few things here and there, like on eBay. I used to be very active on Listia. If you guys watched my old videos, I used to be very active there. So I have had some experience reselling online, but as far as reselling clothing, I hadn't really done that, except like clothing I was getting rid of personally from either, you know, things my kids had outgrown or things I no longer wanted. But I hadn't ever like went and bought things to resell. So this was very new for me. And when I bought the shoebox, I had only been trying to start this reselling business for a couple months. I still was very new to it. I didn't know a lot about a lot of different brands yet. And as far as shoes, I pretty much always avoided the shoe aisle when I went to the thrift store. I was nervous about the shoes. I don't know why, I just wasn't real comfortable with shoes. I started with things that I felt more comfortable with, so I was mostly purchasing like jeans, a lot of jeans, coats, sweaters, things like that, dresses, and I had been watching tons of videos about that. But for some reason, shoes, I just hadn't bought a lot of shoes. I hadn't watched a lot of shoe related videos and when it came to reselling. So when I bought this box, I really didn't know a lot about shoes. So I definitely came across in my video, I think at least 75% of the shoes I said when I held it up and I was like, oh, it's this brand, I would say I've never heard of that brand. I'm not familiar with that brand. Really didn't know a lot. And you guys, your feedback, well, it was mixed. There was mixed feedback, but it was very helpful, a lot of it. A lot of you guys gave me tips on certain things that I was unsure of. A lot of you were telling me, like, if I said I didn't think a shoe was very good, but it was a great brand, you guys kind of, you know, were there to let me know, like, hey, pay attention to that shoe. That's actually a really good brand. You actually could make some money on it. And of course, I learned a lot doing my own research as well. I've gotten really good at researching at this point, so I can look up the brands and usually find information most of the time on either Poshmark or just, you know, Google search or whatever. So that was very beneficial. I learned a lot about the brands. I learned a lot about what shoes to look for and all of that. That was very helpful. There was also a lot of mixed feedback on that video because that video pretty much exploded. As of right now, it's close to 300,000 views, which is the most watched video on my channel. So a lot of times when that happens, when a video kind of explodes like that and you're getting a lot of people watching your videos that don't naturally or organically find you, a lot of times there's a lot of hate that comes with it, and unfortunately I did get a little overwhelmed and stressed out by the amount of negative feedback that I was getting. So I have disabled the comments on that video just because I couldn't listen to it anymore. There was a lot of people being really rude, but there was some people with some constructive criticism as well. So I did take the constructive criticism. A lot of people thought that I was being kind of snooty in the video, so I definitely took that to heart and really looked at the video. I watched it back and I can see a few spots where maybe that came across. Honestly, I was just really excited about opening this box of shoes. I didn't know what was going to be inside, and there were a lot of really great pairs, so I got really excited. Then there were some that were really not in good condition or really not good brands, and I definitely expressed that. I could see where people might have gotten offended by a few things, but overall, honestly, I did not mean to offend anybody. I was honestly just talking about the shoes, talking about whether I thought that they had a resale value or not. And yes, I didn't know a lot about a lot of the brands, but I don't want to spend too much time on the negativity because honestly, the overall experience for me was positive. Even though I did get a little stressed out about some of the negativity, overall I feel like I gained a lot. I gained a lot of knowledge, I gained a lot of self-awareness. I'm a lot more self-aware in my videos when I'm talking now, and I feel like that really came across in the following videos when I did following unboxings after that one. And then I also have made a lot of money from it. So that's what I want to talk about next. Okay, so as long as we're kind of talking about the video, I will talk about the money that I have made from having that video up on my channel. So there has been a couple of really good benefits about posting that unboxing video. I did gain a lot of new subscribers because of that, and I had a lot of growth from that. And then I also, like I said, it's the most watched video on my channel now. So I definitely also saw a big influx in my AdSense for that month, which was exciting. So it basically almost tripled what I normally make in AdSense for a month. So normally I make about $1,000 a month on my AdSense, and that month I made $3,000, which was really helpful. I actually got paid that right before Christmas, so the timing was perfect. I was really worried about how I was gonna be able to provide my kids with a good Christmas this year with everything going on. And I was able to manage it very nicely, and I have even had money left over to stash away for a rainy day, which is also very exciting. So yes, that was definitely worth it. Obviously that alone well paid for the box and then some, but I did also make some money off of selling. So let's get into that now. All right, so let's break down the numbers. There were 50 pairs of shoes in the box that I purchased, and of those 50 pairs of shoes, 42 of them I was able to list in my closet and are listed in my closet. I did, my daughter, actually my oldest daughter, did keep 2 pairs, so that's technically still a gain for me. And then I did have to actually redonate 6 pairs. There were 6 pairs of shoes that were just in such poor condition they could not be listed, and I couldn't clean them up to make them listable. So overall 42 pairs is what I was able to list. And of those 42, 27 pairs have already sold, and 15 pairs are still available in my Poshmark closet, so I could still earn some money off of the last 15 pairs. I just have not sold them as of today. Just to break down the numbers, that I paid $250 for the shoes, and I have so far sold, made a profit of $571.95. So when you take out the $250 that I invested in the box, my gain as of right now is $329.50. So I have more than doubled my money. Right now I am still very new to the reselling thing, and I'm still really like honing in my skills as far as like what to pick up and what to purchase. So as of right now, anytime I can double my investment, I feel like that's a win. I'm shooting to get to the point where I can triple my investment. Eventually I want to get to the point where I expect to triple my investment, but if I can at least double it, I'm happy with it. So anywhere between a double and triple investment, I feel like is a win. So for me, even if I did not film that video, if I had never done that, I still feel like it would have been a good investment because I did more than double my money, and I still have 15 pairs available for sale. So I definitely think I'll at least be able to sell a few more pairs of those and hopefully make a little bit more of a profit off of that. All right, so we spent a lot of time on box number 1, but that one was definitely the most complicated box, but the last couple boxes that I want to talk to you about will go pretty quick. So after I did the shoe box and I had so much success with it, I decided to do another unboxing box, and I did a jean box, which I did post that first unboxing here on this channel, which again, I will link that above. So for the jean boxes, like I said, it's $20 plus $5.99 shipping, and you get 20 pounds of jeans. So the number of jeans you get definitely varies depending on weight of the item. And when they say jeans, it could be anything denim related. So it could be a pair of jeans, it could be a pair of jean shorts, a denim skirt, it could be overalls, it could be a jean jacket, really anything denim related. And they don't tell you what size or anything like that. So for my first jean box, I actually only paid $5.99 because I had $20 worth of credits in my account, which were from some referrals that I had. So those didn't cost me anything. That $20 was just kind of gifted to me for referral. So I don't think of that as like an out-of-pocket expense. So for that reason, for like inventory sake, I say my cost of goods was only $5.99 for this box. And thank goodness, because if you guys didn't see it, this first jean box was definitely not the best box. The majority of the box was all kids related items, which I do sell kids clothing, but I never buy any kids clothing for sale. All the kids clothing that I'm currently selling is things that either were given to me to sell or things that my kids have outgrown. So there is zero cost in it for me because the margins are so low on kids clothing. I find it very difficult to sell kids clothing specifically on Poshmark. There might be other platforms that sell kids clothing better, but I find on Poshmark there's very little interest in kids clothing. So my kids clothing usually sits around a long time and I have to reduce the price down to almost nothing to get it to sell. It does sell better in bundles, so I do that whenever I can. But really, I pretty much expect garage sale prices from my kids' clothing. You know, $1 to $3 at the most per item is my gain after Poshmark's fees and after, you know, cost of goods. So unfortunately, out of the giant box of 20 pounds of denim, there were only 8 pairs of denim that I thought was listable. And so far I have sold 0 of those 8. I've only listed 3 though. I've only listed 3 pairs. I'm a little bit behind on my listing. You can probably see behind me, this is my Poshmark closet. I have a lot of listing to do. I'm a little bit behind. I have a little bit of a death pile going, but I have been consistently listing every day, so I'm hoping to get through this very soon. And I put myself on a no buy. I'm not buying any more inventory until I get through this death pile, so hopefully these will be listed soon. I do have 5 more pairs from that first denim box that I still need to list. But because I only paid $5.99 for this box since I had that credit, I think I should be able to still make my money back and hopefully make a little bit of a profit, but my profit will be much smaller on this box. Definitely much smaller than that shoe box, but even smaller than my other 2 denim boxes that I have done. Okay, and then let's talk about denim box number 2. So this box, I did film an unboxing. However, it's not on my main channel. It is on my second channel, which I will link that one down in the description box in case you want to check that out. I do have a second channel that I'm not very active on. I try to post on there as much as I can, but that channel is much more lifestyle. It is mostly vlogs and Poshmark related content. So if you're interested in that, I will have that down below, but I will specifically link the video where I did the unboxing of the denim rescue box number 2 because that one was pretty good, especially compared to my first box. I was actually really happy with this box. This one I paid $15.99 for because I only had one $10 credit, so I did pay a little bit more for it, but still it was $15.99 for 20 pounds of denim, so I was really hoping to get more out of this box, and I was able to get better quality from this box, even though I found 8 pairs of denim to sell in the first box. Most of the denim I found out of that first box was, you know, not the best brands. It wasn't going to fetch a high price. I was really just trying to at least make my money back or maybe double my money. But the second box, I got a lot of really good pairs of jeans. And in fact, I was able to, I received 13 pairs of jeans out of this box that I am planning to sell. Of those 13 pairs, I do still need to list 2, but I got right on listing these a little faster than the other ones since they had some better brands and better jeans in this box. So I have, 2 that I still need to list. 11 got listed. Of those 11, 6 of them have sold. So I have sold 6 pairs out of that box, and 5 of them are currently listed in my closet. I still have 2 more to put up in my closet. So like I said, I paid $15.99 for this second box. My total sales after Poshmark fees and everything was $92.06 of the 6 pairs I have sold. And so my profit so far from that second denim box is $76.07. So way more than tripled my money already. And I still have quite a few pairs to list. So that one is very exciting. Okay, and then I did, like I said, purchase a 3rd denim box. Now, in that 3rd denim box, I actually did not film an unboxing for that one. The last 2 unboxings that I did, the 2 denim ones, didn't get as many views, and it just didn't seem like you guys were that interested in that content, so I didn't film that 3rd unboxing. I don't know, I just didn't think you guys wanted to see it, but leave me comments down below and let me know if you do want to see more of them, because I am still buying the denim ones for now, as long as they keep that price low. Anytime I get credits especially, I pretty much go and buy one because I feel like it's such a good deal, especially if I have credits to use. It makes it like a no-brainer. I mean, they're so affordable, and even though yes, it is a risk, you don't know what you're gonna get, and like with that first box, it was kind of a bummer. Even though that first box wasn't that great, I still only paid $6 for 8 pairs of denim that I can sell. Box number 3 was by far the best box, so kind of sad that I didn't film it for you guys, but oh my gosh, I was so excited when I opened it up because it was just like one after another, brands that I recognize, brands that I sell. So I was very excited, and everything was in pretty good condition. I think I had a couple pairs in this last box that were not in good condition, which of the first, of all 3 denim boxes, I think I only had like 3 or 4 pairs of denim that wasn't in good condition. Most of it was just things I wouldn't sell because the value wasn't there, but even though they say it's a DIY box, that it's denim that's meant to be cut up and used for projects, pretty much everything I've gotten, with the exception of a couple items, has been in excellent condition. Definitely not things that you would be cutting up, in my opinion. So anyway, for the third box, there was 15 pairs of jeans that are sellable. I have so far sold 2 of the pairs out of that 15. I've only listed about half of them, and 2 of them have sold. They sold like right away. And of the 2 that I sold, I am up right now $31. So after my investment in that last box. So overall, I feel like the denim box is the way to go if you are gonna invest in one of these Thredup boxes. However, I feel like they're all, it's a gamble. It really is a gamble, but in my opinion, the denim box cost is so low, it's totally worth taking that gamble, especially because when I go to my local Goodwill, my local thrift stores, denim is not cheap. So even the used denim at my local thrift store ranges anywhere from $6 up to $20. If it's a good brand like Citizens of Humanity or 7 for All Mankind, they have those priced up between $15 and $20. So I mean, the denim box, these denim boxes, in my opinion, are fantastic value because I can't get that low price if I were to go to my Goodwill. So with the cost of goods on these denim boxes, I divided it out by how many are actually sellable because a lot of it did have to be redonated or given away. I was able to keep a few of the kids' items that I got in that first box for my kids. But my cost of goods, I pretty much just divided it by how much I spent compared to how many I can sell. So for like that last box, I paid $5.99 for the last box because I, again, had some credits. And since there were 15 items that were sellable, my cost of goods was 40 cents per pair of jeans. There is no way I'm gonna go to my local thrift store and get any pair of jeans for 40 cents, especially any of the kinds of brands that I got. And like I said, that last box was a great box. I had like 3 pairs of Citizens of Humanity in that box. I think I got like either 3 or 4 pairs of 7 for All Mankind out of that box. I got what else did I get? Oh, let me see. I got some Guess jeans, some ASOS, some Topshop. I got a couple pairs of Gap jeans. The ones that I already sold was a pair of 7 for All Mankind. I also had a pair of Mossimo jeans that sold really quickly. So yeah, I had some great brands in there, and again, where are you gonna find 40 cents for a pair of jeans? You're not. Maybe at a garage sale, but usually garage sales still even charge, between $1 and $5 for a pair of jeans. So I think it's totally worth it. At the shoe box, I think that one's a bigger gamble. For me, it really worked out because, again, like I said, I kind of double dipped on it. I was able to make my income selling them on Poshmark, but I also made a significant amount of money just by posting the video, and the knowledge I gained was definitely well worth it in my eyes. I buy so many shoes now. That's the other thing I forgot to say. Ever since I did that shoe box and gained all that knowledge from your guys' feedback and the research that I did, I always go to the shoe section first when I hit my thrift store, and I have found so many amazing pairs, and I wouldn't have known about some of these brands. Stuart Weitzman is one of my favorite things to pick up now. I just bought a pair the other day and made a $40 profit on it like that, so I don't know. I think it was a great experience for me. I was very pleasantly surprised with how well all 3 of these boxes have turned out, or 4, I guess. It's been 4 now. And I'm definitely gonna buy more. I am gonna buy more. I'll probably stick to the jean box because I feel like it's the best value. But I don't know, I've been kind of thinking about doing a purse box too. So maybe that's coming up, but leave me feedback down below. Let me know if you guys wanna see more unboxings. If you do, I might continue to do those. But I hope you guys found this useful. If you're thinking about doing one of the boxes, I would say just do your research, but there's a lot of unboxing videos out there, and you can kind of see just from the value of the items that people are pulling out of their boxes, whether you think it's a good deal for yourself or not. But that's it for me today. That was way longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought that'd be a 10-minute video, so I thank you guys for sticking through the whole thing. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.